Now, something I learned from another teacher is, and that is actually Robert McKee again, is that a scene without a change is not a scene. But also a song without a change is not a song. Not a dramatic song, not a song in a show. So what I always try to do is if I have a song, well, this actually is something also Sondheim tells us. And he doesn't take credit for it because he says it's something Hammerstein the second told him, that a song has to be written like a scene. And it needs to have a turning point. And for you as teachers, of course, I think it's essential that you tell the people you educate to find out about that and to bring it out when they sing it. I always have discussions, with directors, because a lot of directors don't know. And then, I take the freedom to talk directly to the singer, and directors are very upset about that usually. But it's something that has to do with my work. For example, we have a key song in Elizabeth is Ich gehöre nur mir. I belong to me. And it is a song actually where Elizabeth becomes a grown woman, where she leaves behind the shy girl and becomes a demanding woman, a woman who says, I have my own right to live and I don't want to give up. And the way I wrote it is that in the first half she's still the kid. I mean, she also uses words that kids use. Then there is an instrumental part where she usually turns around and, I tell you what the basic idea is behind that after that. And then in the second half, she is the woman. And this is why also I asked the composer to go down again with the key after the instrumental part, that she has a lower voice when she is a woman. So that is not, just written as a great song. It is written as a scene. And actually we were thinking, the story of Elizabeth is about the girl with 16. That's the first scene. And then, in the end, she is a woman in her 50s. So we always found it difficult to find one actress to do that. And we were really discussing in the beginning to use 2 actresses. Fortunately, we always came up with an actress who could do it. But the point where we would change the actress would be that song in the instrumental part. So she could leave, could come back as a woman. So that's a typical example for that song. Also, if you have a great melody, and you can express a feeling the audience hasn't understood before, then it may be permitted to betray your principle. Anyway, that is that. And then, of course, you have the theme, and the theme goes from one emotion to another one, yeah? And ideally, you place the song where the change happens. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you split the song, and this is the sign for the song. you split the song. Very often I do that, that I have the same song, and in between there is a dialogue where, something happens or some information comes up that changes the whole meaning of the same song. So ideally, you use the same words with another meaning here. If you succeed in this, then you are very happy. Isn't always possible. Yes, and that's how I keep building the shows, and so you have like this. It's not like in physics, they attract each other, plus and minus. And that's what I call a sequence. So something bigger happens in 3 scenes, but it is a change. And then you end up, with Act 1, which is this setup or the exposition. And you should also have here this kind of scene. Or the other way around. Plus and minus can be, of course. So so the whole show, in the end, should be like that you have a big change. So, and that also, of course, is then the art of the show, which you keep in mind, and which sometimes is it can be good if the actors know that as well, what they're actually staging.